Oh my God, the great Bundini is here, representing Polk High. And welcome to HSP Spooktacular. Obviously, I'm not the great Bundini. I'm the important one, Mr. Mayhem. And I'm flying solo tonight. But you know what? I've done it before. I'll do it again because I'm here to bring you guys some great promo action. We've got to get ready for the Halloween season. It's trick or treat tomorrow. Yes, I agree. Good luck to everybody out here. And we want to start you off right. Start you off getting you ready with a little thrills and chills. The scariest promo match. This is between Dollface and Elijah McFly. The judges were told, figure out whose was scarier. So, I'm ready to get scared. Are you ready to get scared? Well, good. Dollface, Elijah McFly, the floor is yours.
The following message by the Legion of Doom.
No show McFly. This is what it's left to. No show McFly. This is what it's down to. I'm supposed to face you, Mr. I love to no show. Instead, I could be out sewing people's mouths together, showing them what the true veil of Halloween is about. Instead, I have to come out here and show you how to show up, how to do your job, how to fight, because you can't fight. You can't do what the what everybody else can do. You can't. The only thing you know how to do is sit on your ass and be scared. Instead, I have to come out and show you what it's all about. This to cover scars so that it doesn't scare you. To do this to show you that I'm not scared. McFly, I'm going to beat your ass. I'm going to show you why you don't fuck with the Bully Club. Why you don't get into these things with the Bully Club. And when I do, I'll beat you from pillar to post with blood spilling. And when I get that chance of tasting that blood while you're crying for help, there is no hope. You will get none. You will sit, you will bleed, and you will understand why you don't fuck with me. Oh, and by the way, be careful. I like to spear people. And not just a regular spear. I like to spear them with broken glass.
Monsters are living under your bed, 'cause they are the voices in your head.
Halloween, the most spectacular season of the year, filled with spooks, filled with screams, and yet sometimes they're like silence. Silence. And a sacrifice. And each individual delivers. Doll's face. One member of the female bully club
I see dead people.
is having a spooktacular match. Goblins and ghouls. Ask yourself this, Dolly. Do you really have a more scare factor than me? I have the scare acting abilities to make a show. But do you? Effects means nothing. Take into consideration when you deliver that message. Make it be clear. Make it as traumatizing as you desire. For me, it's gonna be torture. And you're not gonna like what I'm gonna do. Let's get spooky.
Is it over? Man, that was some scary stuff going on right there, man. So, Johnny Blade, first match, Dollface versus Elijah McFly, the scary contest. Whew, there was some scare factor. Both of them brought that match. I hope the judges didn't wet themselves. That's all I want to say. Because coming up is our next match. 9 people is what I remember as being in the Halloween costume contest. All 9 are going to be airing all at one time. So I'm going to give everybody a really quick moment. If you just ran in to catch the first match, you need to go get a beer, need to go get a soda, need to go to the bathroom. We're going to talk here for just a couple of moments because these people here, when they are putting forth their effort by putting on a costume, they're doing it to entertain you, but they're also doing it for their love of Halloween. They want you to know and feel what they feel. They want you to be in the character, in the moment with them. So please give them the respect they deserve. They are trying to entertain you. They entertain me. You all tune in, so they obviously entertain you. I don't want to hold it up too much longer. I gave you a chance to go run into the bathroom. Coming back now, our Halloween contest. Ladies, gentlemen, the floor is yours.
I'm on the train that's pulling the sick and twisted, making the most of the ride before we get arrested. We're all wasted and we're not going home tonight. Covered in black, we like the social graces. Just like an animal, we crawl out of our cages. They can't tame us, so if you're one of us, get on the bus. If you're a freak like me, wave your flag. If you're a freak like me, get off your ass. It's our time now, so let it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of HSP, it seems I have found myself in a captain's match facing off against Vitalin, a new member and my sister from the Female Bully Club. So what does that even mean? It's a captain's match, which means a captain must have a team. And this will determine who gets to pick their team first. And dear sister, I am very, very competitive. So being number 1 is something I've got to do. And you got to go through a little bit of hazing by me. You got to go through a few tests to make sure you can really hang with the Female Bully Club. And you know what? I can't express how excited I am that I get to be the one to deliver your first ass whooping. You have to know that I mean business. And I really, really want to be number one. And with that being said, choosing the first member on my team, I've got to do that first. And beating your ass gives me that, then yeah, I'm going to do what I have to do. It's not personal. It's all business. You know this. May the best competitor win. You know, I'll be seeing you very soon, sis. Doodles.
I smell my opponents. It is me. Ladies and gentlemen, Heart and Soul Promotions. The rise of the master of the second garden is here. I'm gonna tell the story about my opponents, gonna tell lies. They're not gonna be here tonight. I told y'all to stay home, but no, y'all not believe me. Everything is gonna be all your fault. There's no trick or treat. There's not gonna be no Halloween. It's gonna be my path. It's not all about the government shutdown. Who cares about the government shutdown? The one person destroyed the government shutdown is me. I'll bring the destiny of my secret garden to the government shutdown till like tonight. All my opponents, it doesn't matter, y'all some rookies. It doesn't matter, y'all former champions. It doesn't matter, y'all the icons, legends, Hall of Famers. But I'll tell you what, guys. I am unstoppable, and each one of y'all cannot stop me. Y'all can't stop me no more. Yeah, I told you. My little flower, he turned me this monster. I love to play this game. I love to play this game. Yeah, I'm gonna win this match. Yeah, I'm gonna be a champion. I'm gonna bring a championship to the secret garden because my powers gonna do whatever I'm gonna do to destroy y'all. And I told y'all before. It's all you do to let me win.
HSP. Ooh, 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 ooh. Don't say the B word. Don't say the B word. You know, it's not my rules, but then again, I don't play by the rules. But here we are, HSP. And look at the list right here. I think those people are done exercising, don't you? If you guys want to join couples therapy, please, by all means. I'll write your names down. What? I don't care. Ooh, look at that model. Now here we are, HSP, and we're gonna have some fun. Spooktacular. My kind of shindig, don't you think? Let me see if I can find some juice to let this loose. Oh, look at that round boy. Don't you go anywhere. We got some laughs to go ahead. It is good to be back. So now it's time for showtime. HSP. You thought what? I wasn't gonna join? Ha! You want to know where my qualifications are? Well, let's just see. I attended show and event management. I attended Harvard, and I have watched The Exorcist 186 times, and it gets funnier every single time. My God, look at these ugly people. But you know, you have nothing but time when you're dead. So now that I've made my appearance, ooh, don't say the B word. Oh. Hang on a second. Let me find the ring. Where's my Lydia Deeks at? You know, we're supposed to get married. HSP. This is gonna be a fun night. But you know, if you can help me out, get me out of this joint, you know, this dead thing doesn't work for me. I need to shake it loose. But I'll be seeing you very, very soon.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, I'm here to interview a truly, truly mad man as we talk about tonight's Halloween Battle Royal in Heart and Soul Promotions. Our first question, you know, what about Candace Wolf? What are your thoughts on her?
Don't you remember, Soulstar? She turned her back on you. For what? For your other women? So you may still have feelings for her, but I don't. To me, she is nothing but a weed, and I will rip her from her roots. But at the end of the day, this is my world, and in my world, there is no room for her kind.
Now, what are your thoughts on the Bronx bomber? Now, from what I hear, he claims he's from the Bronx, even though people like Blunt have disproven him time and time again. But what are your thoughts on him? Now, we know what I feel, but what do you feel about him in general?
Isn't that funny? Hating him from the Bronx. The thing is, all he does is write his own stories. Stories of lies and deceit that he plays in his own mind. But see, the thing is, I can write stories too. See, if I pick up this pen and I stick it in his chest and I twist it, it rewrites a different story. And tonight, I will write a different story, my truths. And it's gonna be with the Bronx bombers' bloodshed.
Now there's a lot of people left on the list, and you can talk about them individually or however you want. What are your thoughts on the rest of the people here on the list in this Halloween Battle Royal?
We got left Vita, Dante, we got Gypsy, AP, Corella. Here's the thing. I don't need to sit here and talk about the rest individually. Because as far as I can tell, they're all the same. Sheep, like lamb, to the slaughter. And the difference between me and them is they don't have what it takes to do what is right. Do the good man's job. Me, I do. See, I can pick up this book. I can beat them, every single one of them, to death with it. Even you. And I would not feel a thing. It'd be like going to a drugstore. You see, I'm not living in their world. They're living in mine. And in my world, I'm a superhero, and all of you are the bad guys. But you all can be like me and do the good man's work. Let me help you. Let me show you the way, the clear way, the path to clarity. Join my family. But all you have to do is utter the words, helter, skelter, helter, skelter. I will see every single one of you in that ring. No one is safe from me. Don't forget to smile. Get me out of here.
Well, that's all the time we got tonight, folks. It's hard to understand what goes in the mind of a true mad man. Quack, back to you in the studio.
Ladies and gentlemen of HSP, you see this costume? You ever have that feeling where you just wanna plug in someone's brain in, take these screws and you stick them inside someone's brain, and as you pull them out, you see the flesh drip from it. To just beat someone down and turn their whole body into a mess of cherry pie. To wipe the blood stains all over your body and show off to everyone the horror that you can cause. Well, that's what I'm going to do to every single one of you. Cause you are having that proverbial clown head honking it around, honk, 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 honk. And you think it's going to make it so you can escape. You're just gonna make it so that you thrive in this moment? No. I will get my promise first. I will get my insanity free from my mind that is woken from the torture of all the thoughts and the voices that cause me to hear, telling me to kill every single one of you. To bash your brains in, to cut you from limb to limb, to decorate you for the god of the devil. To become a reincarnation of Satan himself. And that is what I have to do to every single one of you. To claim a contendership that only I deserve, that I desire. And if that means I have to make you bleed, then so be it. Oh, what fun we shall have! Please try to run. I love to see the pitter-patter of your feet as you scamper away, knowing there's nowhere to hide. But your trail ends with a disdain taste of pain running through your body as I stick this up your ass. And I move you around like a marionette. And I am the one controlling the strings.
One is a pirate, the other's a pimp. One sells booty, the other lives on a ship. An unlikely duo, an unlikely pair. The pirate and the pimp.
Aye, Mr. Pimp, sir, I'm ready. Pirate, baby, you ready to do this thing? Me lads and lasses, me lords and ladies, me landlubbers and scallywags. I am your captain, proud and true, and I stand for you now, ready to unleash hell. HSP, you know I was pimping before pimping was pimping, right? You know that my pimp game is as strong as my pimp hand. So what you gotta say about that, pirate baby? Aye, Mr. Pimp, your words ring true. For long have I sailed these 7 seas in search of this world's treasures. But I find that nothing shines quite as brightly as HSP gold. And this little costume contest, it being the map what finds us there. So what do you say, Mr. Pimp? Pirate baby, I'll tell you exactly how I think about that. I think that some HSP gold would match this here chain quite nicely. But pirate baby, you know they ain't gonna hand this to us, right? Nah, they're gonna make us fight. Because there's about a dozen people out there who got the same idea we do. So pirate baby, are you ready for a fight? Not just a fight, are you ready for war? Aye, Mr. Pimp, I'm ready for war. I will stand in the prow of me ship, ready to skin pistols and steel, and ye can unleash wave after wave after wave of bloodshed, bullets, and death, and I will repel all borders. Oh, pirate baby, you got me all fired up. Of course I'll stand next to you. I'll stand on my street corner, and I'll unleash my honeypots to ensnare the competition. Because pirate baby, I will stand here with a 35 in my pocket and a razor in my shoe, and I will come for what's mine. I will come for what's due me. Because I'm the pimp, baby. You are correct, Mr. Pimp. I ain't one of them Disney princess pirates ready to sing a song for you and dance. No, I'm cutthroat. I'll just as soon watch you bleed out on me deck. And as I dump your body overboard and watch your face fade beneath the waves on your way down to Davy Jones's locker, I won't shed a tear. I may have a shot or two with the grog, but that's beside the point. Now let's bring it home, Mr. Pimp. That's right, pirate baby. You know it's true. So I just got one thing to say to you, and you know it's true, 'cause bitch, you better have my money. I am in search of HSP gold. I will find HSP gold, and I will have HSP gold.
Tune in next week for the next exciting episode of The Pirate and the Pimp.
Welcome to HSP's Spooktacular. This is Dr. Villain here, and you know what? We have a breaking news announcement as I'm about to give you your presidential list of the best of the worst here at the HSP. So some of you might actually get upset that you are actually on this list, but at the end of the day, there are 2 ways to fix that. Either 1, get better, or 2, just leave. So coming in at number 10 is a man that I respect the most. Somebody who's still ticking and still somehow finds a way to put everybody to sleep, and that is Prince Blackheart. Number 9 is a man who has lacked the consistency since I've known him here in this promo game. Whether it's the emotion or just the will to win, and that is Elijah McFly. Number 8 is a newcomer here, and you know what? I hate to put a newcomer on this list, and there's a couple of them, by the way. But this one, she just lacks the intensity and lacked the emotion, and she's been getting better and better each match. So I know after a while she will not be on this list, and that is Cruella. Number 7, the intro is so badass that I am so surprised for the fact that they don't have the emotion, have the consistency, and have the intensity to actually compete, and that is Gypsy. Number 6 comes in a person, and wait a minute. Hey, important one, Tin Man. Did you really put Rockstar on here? Wait, no, sorry. It is Soulstar. Soulstar is on this list because he lacks the ability to find himself. He'd rather be somebody else but himself. And you know what? That is disrespectful to himself. Number 5 is a man that just lacks the will to compete. Just doesn't give a rat's ass whether he's promoing or hyping or doing whatever, and that is Joey D. I don't even know why he's still here. Number 4 is another newcomer. Like I said, there's going to be multiples. And this person lacks the consistency and lacks the confidence. If I see confidence out of this person could skyrocket to the very top. But at the end of the day, it's that confidence is the key. And Havoc, that's you at number 4. Number 3 is a man, I don't even know who the fuck he is. Scottish warrior, Scottish psychopath, Scottish whatever the fuck. I didn't even know that somebody could put other people to sleep faster than Prince Blackheart. But sir, you have fucking done it. You're at number 3. And number 2, I didn't know we had the Make-A-Wish version, the Goodwill version of 7. And Deviant, son, that is you. And number 1, just because this guy's been dodging me for years, and just because, fuck him, Rig, you're number 1. You're always going to be number 1 in this book. So there you have it, everybody. That is the list. And you know what? I said there were 2 options, but really, there are 3. Because if you really want to try your fate, you really want to see how good you really are, you could just sit here and send an email to the email at the end of this video. Or just send a message to Dr. Quack. And we'll see how really good you are. I have been your host, Dr. Villain. Back to you, Baldy.
Got this on the mountain top. It's burning like a silver flame. The summer of beauty and love. And Venus was her name. She's got it. Yeah, baby, she's got it. Well, I'm your Venus. I'm your fire, your desire.
Hi, my name is Venus, and I am in a Halloween costume contest. And I know that there are many more. No peace. But I don't think that they are all Zen, that they are not one with the earth, like Vida, like Dante, storyteller, and so on and so on. But here's the thing. As long as you have peace with yourself, then I have peace with it as well. But for now, stay close to the Mother Nature, because it's calling you. And like I will sing, like always, I'm your Venus, I'm your fire, your desire.
HSP. Oh, each victim begging at my wake, waiting for my psychotic side to finally snap. And here we are. HSP, this costume Royal Rumble is as good as mine. I don't care who's in front of me. I don't care, because they're gonna end up just like the last one. I'm gonna make sure each and every one of you that gets put in front of me understands who Vitalin actually is. Just how fucking crazy I can be when you push me too far. HSP, I'm gonna go out and I'm going to rip every one of their heads off. Even if it's my own love put in front of me. You think I'm crazy and demented? Being the witch that I am, look deeper! Look deeper! You have no idea the true demented side of Vitalin! The calamity within! That will literally rip everyone to shreds and not care! With a smile on my face! Every one of you in this rumble be warned! I don't care what you are, how demented you are! No! I'm going to add to my blood! And I'm gonna add to my body parts storage each and every one of your heads! You don't know Vitalin! You don't know me deep down! I will destroy each and every one of you to get that contender ship. I will prove to each and every fucking one of you just who I am. HSP, be warned. This is just the beginning. This is just a teaser for everybody you put in my way. It's not just 'cause it's Halloween, no! You want the dark and twisted? Here I am. And all of you will be adrenalized with fear as your heads roll out of that ring.
Wow. That was, again, give it up. That was some incredible performances. Now, just to explain to everybody, to remind you all, we have two sets of judges for this show. The Halloween contest and the main event, the War Games, were judged by one set of judges, and the other matches were judged by a different set of judges because we wanted to give everybody a fair opportunity. Since the costume battle royal and War Games are so long, we didn't want to burn them out and make the other matches not mean anything. So the judges that got picked for the Halloween costume contest, I understand why now we did it that way. And coming up next, I am looking forward to this match. Somebody I haven't seen on here in a while, Prince Blackheart and Triple M. I haven't seen either of them on here in a little while. I like both these guys. This one is Suicide because Triple M comes from the Ujigahara Forest in Japan, which is the suicide center, against the homicidal Prince Blackheart, the Brit that lives in Germany and puts fear in the the Black Forest. So, Triple M, Prince Blackheart, the floor is yours.
Make a wish.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of heart and soul promotions. I, the man banned from Japan, the most prolific champion this business has ever seen, goes up against Prince Blackheart, who comes out here and utters names that are irrelevant and aren't even on the roster. Please, I want you to try harder, a little bit more, some gumption, some testicular fortitude. Prince Blackheart, do you really think when you walk that aisle and you give high fives to all your fans that once you step foot through those ropes and your toes touch my canvas, that all bets are off, that you think you're going to win? I have to let you know. Actually, I implore you to realize the pop-up German suplex, the land of the rising sun, is one of the most devastating maneuvers that's sure to fold your ass like an accordion. But if that's not enough, a sushi effect that leaves a divot smack dab in the middle of the ring for the rest of the competitors to trip over, including the incompetent referee. But if that's not enough, when I cinch in the blue ring Okinawa octopus stretch and I feel tendons ripping your torso, oh, the joy that'll overcome my body. You will feel the pain.
HSP is me, it is me, it's Prince Blackheart, on your screens and in your face like only I can be. You see, I am up against someone called Triple M, the person who thinks that he is a maniacal, malicious monster, the man who thinks that he's got a snowball housing chance against person that has been here since the get-go. See, Triple M, when I hear what you had to say, what I saw when I watched your hype, that ain't a maniacal monster, that is not a malicious SOB, that is some kind of monster. Monster is all, it's definitely that. Because let's face it, if you took off that mask, you've got a face that only a mum could love. And talking about that, Triple M does not mean what you think it means. It means Mama made a mistake. And the mistake that you made tonight is coming up against me. You have come up against a very pissed off, a very upset Prince Blackheart. You see, Triple M, you can pull the smoke and mirrors, you can pull little kind of distractions you want, but it shows so obviously that you lack the integrity, you lack the honor, you lack the discipline that you need to get the job done. See, me and you have never actually faced each other. We have never really heard about each other until tonight. And that makes me damn fucking dangerous. Cause that is something you need to remember. Cause when I hand you the L tonight, you're gonna throw your toys, you're gonna throw your distractions out of the window like a spoiled little child. That cannot get you some way, and that is exactly what you're gonna be. You're gonna be a disappointment. Like you have been to every single person that you have ever been affiliated with. That is a damn fact. So I've just been in your ass without even trying.
Sorry, I'm not as proficient as this as Quack is. I don't get to play along as much with you guys at home, but that doesn't mean I don't like being here and entertaining you, coming out here. And as you see, the great Bundini, shoe salesman extraordinaire. Make sure you buy me some shoes because Mama needs a new pair of shoes. And speaking of a new pair of shoes, we got somebody who's going to dance on out here in a little different format. Pretty Petty Peterson. Now, he's facing Deviant. This was supposed to be the Master of Illusion, but unfortunately, the Master of Illusion had a little bit of a health issue. We wish nothing but the best for Master of Illusion, and we hope you get well soon. So, Pretty Petty Peterson has decided to step up and take on the Deviant. And I'm looking forward to this match. I got a little taste of it in the back watching these two guys getting ready. So, Pretty Petty, Deviant, the floor is yours.
He's the king of defeat. Every opponent falls at his feet. Let's get
Oh shit. Going to the circus. What the fuck is this? Ladies and gentlemen, I thought I was going to the circus, but apparently I've showed up to a horse show. Not only have I showed up to a horse show, I am facing Deviant. Listen, I think I've actually copywritten the name Deviant because I have become the Deviant, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, sorry, I forgot this was on. Hi, I am Pretty Petty Peterson, and tonight I face Deviant. Oh my god, it's another dark clown that I get to fucking slay. Fantastic. Okay, so let's start here. Sir, you need to get out from underneath children's beds, number one. Number two, you need to figure out whether you want to wear a mask or face paint. That's important because you need to start differentiating who the hell you actually are. One minute you're Pennywise and the next you're John Wayne Gacy. And if you're John Wayne Gacy, I got a little something for you. It's on the floorboards. Anyway, sir, you need to calm your ass down. You ain't intimidating. You ain't terrifying. You are a complete clown. And by clown, I mean joke, because if you think I'm going to take you seriously in this match and think for 1 second that you can beat me verbally at all, you really are the butt of the joke. Not only are you the butt of the joke, you're the whole fucking horn, because I'm going to squeeze your neck until your head pops like a balloon. Because that's who I am. And if you think you're gonna come in here and waltz on here and go, "Oh, hello, kitties, it is I, Deviant," you must be out of your fucking mind. You are played like a record, and I have played you many, many times. But it's okay. It's Halloween. It's spooky season. Can you tell? It's wow. But Deviant, there's always a little treat. It's in my pocket. Would you like to take it? Hold on. You have to be nice, Deviant. If I give you a treat, you literally have to take it. It's Halloween after all. There's no one here to check your candy to make sure it's not, dangerous. But I think you already realized that it was dangerous the minute you took this match. So, I think I have the treat here. Hold on. There it is. Bye.
Step right up, Pretty Petty Peterson, to my circus. You have a job interview, and I will be the one to interview you. This is how it's going to be. You and I are going one-on-one. When you step in my circus underneath the big top, you will fail. You play Deviant's game like a fool, and I can already tell. It's not too much to ask for. A challenge. And I thought I was gonna get Master of Illusions. But no, his health got to him, and I feel for the man. But I have bitter anger inside of me now. Because that stone that was left unturned will not be turned around anymore. For I have to wait for that to happen again. And this time, I get somebody else who I didn't even plan for? Somebody who's not even worth my skill? Sorry, I don't want to regurgitate all the thoughts that I have in my mind about you, Pretty Petty Peterson. You think that just because you are someone elsewhere, that you're gonna be someone here at HSP. No, that doesn't make you the greatest. That doesn't make you the biggest, the best. You are just you, and that's all you ever will be. Unless I help you out. And I promise I will. After I deliver a beatdown so monumental, you will never want to get back up on your 2 feet by yourself again. This is my game. You're just playing it like a fool. And you're a pawn in my chess game. How does it feel? To think that you're somebody, but in reality you're not.
I, Deviant, am a lot stronger than you think. I am a sadistic freak. I am the bastard of this place, and I will do anything in my power to put my enemies down. 2 clicks, 1 bang right to the skull. You heard me say that before, haven't you? Because I've done it to a lot of fucking victims. You're no different. You're just a joke. You're my jester in this circus, and I get to prove why. You think you have what it takes, pretty Petty Peterson? Then go ahead, be the pettiest you can be. At the end of this night, when it's all said and done, I'm walking away with the win. This is my Halloween for the taking. A holiday I make special. Because I am the Crypt Keeper of HSP. I am the ringmaster of my own circus. And the big top has landed in a place where you don't belong. So I'm gonna take you out. Have a nice night. And I really hope the bed bugs bite. Because when they do, you know that you fell in my line.
Wow, that was a hell of a debut for Petty Peterson, but I think Deviant came back fighting. That was going to be a tough one for the judges to figure out. I'm glad it's not me. I can tell you that. I'm glad it's not me. And this other one coming up next, I don't want to be this one either. I don't want to be anywhere near this one. This is the captain's match. First time in Heart and Soul promotion history, not only 1 female captain, but 2 female captains will be taking us into Soul Harvest 5. And they get to battle it out to figure out who gets to pick first for their team. And there's been a lot of magic going on here. The witch and the gypsy been throwing spells at each other. Let's just get to the ring because Vidalin, Gypsy Freak, the floor is yours.
Vidalin stepping in, spell book on fire. Pentagram glow, chaos my attire. Rings my altar chance hit higher. Non-binary witch, your plans expire. Hex in my veins, fist full of rage. Dark moon rising, I'm still in the stage. Ritual complete, here's the wage. You ain't a match, just a name on my page. Vidalin, baddest witch. Match your fit, leave you in a ditch. No escape, no snitch. Vidalin, your baddest bitch. Vidalin, baddest witch. Match your fit, leave you in a ditch. No escape, no snitch.
HSP came down in our last match to be me and my sister, Gypsy Freak. Now we must face to see who picks their team first. Sister, win or lose, we're gonna go out there. We're gonna show those that we're choosing what we expect from them. We're gonna show them just because we're women in charge doesn't mean that we get to be underestimated. This is gonna be fun, isn't it, Gypsy? We're both twisted, psychotic, demented, craving blood. But with the 2 of us, we have a respect for each other, unlike a majority of those in this game. So, sister, let's have a party. Bring all your apples, all your taro. Hell, bring needles along. Einstein's on vacation. So, dear gypsy freak, my sister witch, understand as I do. We do this for business. We do this to show why we are the Female Bully Club. We do this to show our dominance in this game, in this company. Sister, give me your all. Beat me black and blue. Make me bleed. I beg you. 'Cause even I shall do the same to you. But with us, we'll hear one of our names called, and the other will help the other one up, and we'll raise the winner's hand, and we'll walk out of there together, 'cause that's what real sisters do, even when business decisions are on the line. Let's show them what real blood, violence, and destruction is, Gypsy.
I'm on the train that's pulling the sick and twisted, making the most of the ride before we get arrested. We're all wasted and we're not going home tonight. Covered in black, we lack the social graces. Just like an animal, we crawl out of our cages. They can't tame us, so if you're one of us, get on the bus. If you're a freak like me, wave your flag. If you're a freak like me, get off your ass. It's our time now to let it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of HSP, it seems I have found myself in a captain's match facing off against Vitalin, a new member and my sister from the Female Bully Club. So what does that even mean? It's a captain's match, which means a captain must have a team. And this will determine who gets to pick their team first. And dear sister, I am very, very competitive. So being number one is something I've got to do. And you got to go through a little bit of hazing by me. You got to go through a few tests to make sure you can really hang with the Female Bully Club. And you know what? I can't express how excited I am that I get to be the one to deliver your first ass whooping. You have to know that I mean business. And I really want to be number one. And with that being said, choosing the first member on my team, I've got to do that first. And beating your ass gives me that, then yeah, I'm gonna do what I have to do. It's not personal. It's all business. You know this. May the best competitor win. You know, I'll be seeing you very soon, sis. Toodles.
two ladies there, they are looking to cement their legacy and to put together one hell of a team. I'm looking forward to seeing, one, who the judges decided was the champ, and two, how the teams get divided, because Soul Harvest is coming up the day before Thanksgiving. It was our first big spectacular when we came out. It's a team challenge series, but not like this team challenge series coming up. War Games, the main event of the evening. Dr. Quack will be the judge for this, or excuse me, the referee for this. He will be controlling the action. So, Dr. Quack, throwing it down to you.
War Games. I am your official referee, Dr. Quack, for this match. I will go over the rules here, gentlemen, both team captains. Yes, we will have 5 rounds total. There will be 4 individuals. There will be the 2-minute, the 3-minute, the 4-minute, and the 5-minute, plus the 5th point here, which is the overall performance. Total, there will be 15 points on the line. And the coin flip was decided earlier, and the champions have decided that the number 1 contenders will go first. Who will be entering first?
Our first person coming in for the contenders, Deviant.
And now for the champions, who will be entering first?
The champions' first entrant will be the Pure Heart champion, Mr. Wallace.
All right, let's get it on.
Ladies and gentlemen of HSP, welcome to my circus. Tonight is an extravaganza unlike any other, and you all are in for a treat as the Ringmaster Deviant steps inside Wolfgang with his team that he doesn't very quite get along with. Wapo Blunt and a brother of his, Glenn Sexton. Now our opponents, however, are the champions of HSP. You have the Pure Heart champion, the Soulfire champion, and the Tag Team champions. TDC, Johnny Blade, Shady Sean McKenzie, and Mr. Wallace. Hi Wallace, nice to meet you. I'm your number 1 contender. You're going to have to step up and bring your A game against me, Deviant. Because when you're facing the Ringmaster, he decides your fate looks very fucking dull. And then we have Shady Sean McKenzie, a man who I just recently beat across the pond, and it was such a very good victory. Oh, it tasted like chocolate cake on a fine Wednesday night. And then we have the tag team champions, TDC and Johnny Blade. You're just that. You carry each other on your backs. You can't get the job done by yourself. That's why you need each other. And after this match is said and done, what I just said will be proven. My boys and I, we're going to war. We're bringing all we've got. So try to bring the best you can. Because, boys, you're no match for the challengers of the HSP's championships. We're going to take that gold, whether you like it or fucking not. Now fall in my line.
Heart and Soul Promotions, you know who it is, and we are here at War Games. Your champion kicking it off. Glenn Sexton, congratulations. You get to take on Shady Sean McKenzie, Blunt Roll Wapo. Let's see if you can get the job done against TDC and Johnny Blade. I will get to you 3 slapnuts later in this match, but I need to talk to Deviant, the guy who thinks he's going to take this beauty off my shoulders. Spoiler alert. No. Prediction. No. Guarantee that you, Deviant, this is as close as you'll ever get to this Pure Heart Championship. You'll show up in that match against me, but trust me, as quick as you showed up is as quick as I'm going to send you out that match with a boot to your ass. But when it comes to War Games, What really makes you think that you can actually be a cohesive team? You have already shown that you are one selfish prick. You have already shown that you think your shit don't stink and you are the hottest thing since sliced bread. But Deviant, I didn't even know you were in here. Matter of fact, when I heard you won, I was like, who the hell is this jackass? But nonetheless, we got version 1388 of a wannabe Bray Wyatt, clown guy. And that's exactly what you are, is a clown, Deviant. And, hey, this situation right here, this is for S&G, shits and giggles for the mister. But when you go one-on-one for this baby, it'll be more than war. It's going to be an absolute bloodbath. And I can't wait to leave you leaking.
Challengers, who is your second pick?
Our second person coming in for the contenders, Wapo.
You know something? Being in this match right here with one of the most hated people that I cannot stand, standing right next to me, side by side, always disagreeing with everything he says, finally makes sense, finally shows that he can stand on some kind of ground. Anyway, he's right about one thing. Me and Blunt are going to take those titles away from TDC and Johnny Blade. You see, Johnny Blade, you've been a thorn in my side for God knows how long. Even though I have a winning record against you, you still, till this day, like to poke at a bear. And you know what happens when you poke at a bear and you smell like steak that's done? You get eaten. And the fact of the matter is I owe it to Blunt. I owe it to Blunt for him to finally be on top and win tag team gold. But you need to understand that I don't care what Mr. Wallace does. I don't care what Shady does. I don't give two shits what you guys do to each other. All I know is when it comes down to it, I will be victorious.
We see you, champions, but we are not going to acknowledge the fact that you think you're better than the challengers. Shady Sean, I've beaten you already. Don't make it seem like I can't do it again, because I will in this War Games match. And then as for you, Mr. Wallace, can't forget the mister. I am your number one contender, and I plan on taking that championship from you. Glenn Sexton will take Shady Sean McKenzie's championship. And I may hate Blunt, I may hate Wapo, but they will take those tag team championships from you, TDC and Johnny Blade. We challengers will take everything from you chumps. It's only a matter of time. The clock is ticking, so shine your titles nice and shiny, because they are going to leave the shoulders they're on right now and come home to where they belong. This is why I am called the Ringmaster. Your fates have been decided.
Champions, who is your second pick?
The champion's second entrant will be one half of the tag team champions, Johnny Blade.
See, that's the thing, Deviant. You're yapping and running your damn mouth, making empty promises. You got to get through War Games first before you even think that either you or anybody on your team is going to take any of the champions' championship. And I see we got Wapo. Oh, I'm pretty sure you're tired of that joke, but Wapo, I've been beating you up many a places, many a times, and I get the pleasure of doing it here. Matter of fact, I'm so tired of whooping your ass, I'm going to bring in my partner, the one and only Johnny Blade.
Thank you, Mr. Wallace. It is an honor and a privilege to be teaming with you, a man who I've had so much respect for here in HSP. And me and you together, along with our partners, two other guys that I have tremendous amount of respect for, Shady Sean McKenzie, somebody I haven't been getting along with too well recently, but we know how to put our differences aside because we're grown men. And we can put our differences aside for War Games tonight, and that's what we're going to do. And of course, my tag team partner, my partner in crime, the guy that I hold these with, HSP tag team titles, and that is TDC. How can the four of us lose to guys like this? You got Glenn Sexton, you got Blunt and Wapo, and of course you got Deviant and Wapo. I heard what you said, and I heard what Deviant said as well, that you're going to come and take these tag team titles from TDC and Johnny Blade. It's not going to happen. Because Johnny Blade in a live setting, TDC in a live setting, you guys don't stand a chance. We seen Blunt Row in a live setting, didn't we, Blunt? When you debuted here in HSP. So don't think that you're going to come and take these from us. As far as War Games tonight, oh, it is just now beginning. Johnny Blade and Mr. Wallace, along with the two partners, will win this match. I guarantee you that. And Mr. Wallace, I know you're tired of whipping their asses, but hey, you care to do a little bit more ass whipping? What do you say, Mr. Wallace?
You know, Johnny Blade, you bring up some excellent points. That we are men. We are able to put our differences aside because there's a greater cause here. There is something more at stake here in Heart and Soul Promotions right now in this War Games match. Is that us, the champions? We need to be the face. We need to be the beacons of hope so that we can understand that there must be a standard set and the champions must set the standard. And if these championship belts fall into the hands of bozos like these two, will open up the heart and soul to mediocrity.
Challengers, who is your third pick?
Our third pick for the contenders, Blunt Row.
HSP, we gonna do things a little different this round. I'm gonna have Deviant be a good little boy and sit here as he watches Daddy and Theo Wapo go ham on the rest of these jabronis. See, I want to show you that no matter the odds, me and him still got it. We still good. See, y'all could pick the stipulation because that's what's really on the line. Todos. See y'all here talking like the title's on the line. Ain't nothing really major but the stipulations that the champion could pick. And that's what I want the tag team chances to get. I want them to pick the stipulation. I want them to give everything they got. Because at the end of the day, when we take them titles, there won't be no excuses. Now, am I right, Wapo?
Blunt is right. The only problem I have with him is, why are you wearing an Astros hat? You should be wearing a Yankee hat. New York all day, baby. And I tell you, you come out here and think that you're better than us. You come out here talking about how you are going to keep them tag team titles. You come out here talking about how we are going to lose to you. But you see, I have your number everywhere we went, everything we did, no matter what stipulation it was. And you, Mr. Wallace, you may have beat me in places. You may have came on top just that much. But you know, and you've said it yourself, I am one of the most scariest opponents you've ever faced. So you're going to have an easy walk when you go against Deviant. But here right now, we're going to show you why that me and Blunt are the most dangerous tag team that ever stepped foot in HSP.
And Johnny Blade, you can bring out all the pads that you want, bro. If you notice, if you've been watching it, you know the history. It didn't matter how much time I left on that.
We apologize for the technical issue here. So I'm going to rewind it back to where we just finished up with Mr. Wallace, and I'm going to put it back up here. We'll see if it'll move forward without being stuck. Here we go.
Open up the heart and soul to mediocrity.
Challengers, Who is your third pick?
Our third pick for the contenders, Blunt Row.
HSP, we gonna do things a little different this round. I'm gonna have Deviant be a good little boy and sit here as he watches Daddy and Theo Wapo go ham on the rest of these jabronis. See, I want to show you that no matter the odds, me and him still got it. We still good. See, y'all could pick the stipulation because that's what's really on the line. Totos. See y'all here talking like the title's on the line. Ain't nothing really major but the stipulations that the champion could pick. And that's what I want the tag team chances to get. I want them to pick the stipulation. I want them to give everything they got. That at the end of the day, when we take them titles, there won't be no excuses. Now, am I right, Wapo?
Blunt is right. The only problem I have with him is, why are you wearing an Astros hat? You should be wearing a Yankee hat. New York all day, baby. And I tell you what, Deviant, he's so much better when he doesn't say a damn word. You know, Johnny Blade, you come out here and think that you're better than us. You come out here talking about how you are going to keep them tag team titles. You come out here talking about how we are going to lose to you. But you see, I have your number everywhere we went, everything we did, no matter what stipulation it was. And you, Mr. Wallace, you may have beat me in places. You may have came on top just that much. But you know, and you've said it yourself, I am one of the most scariest opponents you've ever faced. So you're going to have an easy walk when you go against Deviant. But here right now, I'm going to show you why that me and Blunt are the most dangerous tag team that ever stepped foot in HSP.
Johnny Blade, you can bring on all the pads that you want, bro. If you've noticed, if you've been watching, if you know the history.
Come out here and think that you're better than us. You come out here talking about how you are going to keep them tag team titles. You come out here talking about how we are going to lose to you. But you see, I have your number everywhere we went, everything we did, no matter what stipulation. But here right now, I'm going to show you why that me and Blunt
Hell good. You feel me? Like, come on, stop hating. And as I recall, you know, word around the grapevine is that there was a match.
because you know how to do the hard-hitting facts. That's why me and you mesh. Now, you know, David, you can sit there in the little corner and be a cuck and watch professionals at work while you roll that camera so you can take some homework and learn some lessons. Because what you need to understand is you, Johnny Blade, and you, Mr. Wallace, and whoever you decide to put in this ring with us is going to know and understand that doesn't matter if it's a 2-on-2, 2-on-1, 1-on-3, 5-on-6, 2-on-9. The New Yorkers here are going to be victorious because we are one of the most hard-hitting factions, teams, family, whatever the fuck you want to put it, here in HSP. And there's nothing, I don't care who you are, even if you're quack, I'm going to do nothing.
We apologize, folks, trying to get this thing to act right. So we really do apologize. We know it's the main event. We know it's important. Let's try it now.
Champions, who is your third pick?
The champion's third entrant shall be the other half of the tag team champions, TDC.
In comes Blunt Row, and Blunt, you know, there's a couple of things I don't like about you. I do have a lot of respect for you, man, and you have a lot of potential. You would already be a champion here in HSP if it wasn't for a couple of things. Let me elaborate. The fact that you don't care about matches unless there's titles on the line. That's what you said, right? There's no titles on the line here. No. But you know what, Blunt? That's the difference between you and me. I like to win. I don't care if there's a title on the line or if it's just a regular old exhibition match. Johnny Blade likes to win. I have to win. I have to win no matter what. And the fact that you don't care unless it's for this. Something like this, which you're getting a shot at, Blunt. You're very lucky. You and Wapo, don't get me started on you. What did you and Blunt do? Did you lock Deviant up in a closet somewhere? Huh? The fact that you guys can't get along is hilarious to me. Did the captain approve that? I really don't care. I don't. The fact is we have your number, and the champions here at War Games, myself, Mr. Wallace, my other two partners, TDC, Shady Sean McKenzie, who's gonna come on next? Huh? Who's gonna come on next?
You know, Johnny Blade might respect you, but the natural talent does not. Now, I know you don't care because you don't care about nobody but yourselves. It proves that in this match alone, Blunt Row and El Wapo, the only people you care about is yourself. Well, that's right there is a clear example, just like to elaborate what Johnny Blade said, why you're not a champion. Matter of fact, I don't even look at you as competition. I look at you as card failure. I take you as about as serious as you took this match. And then you wonder why you dribble around in the mid-card, playing around in the tag team division while you two laugh at your own fucking jokes and screw your own fucking partner out of a position you earned to begin with. And Deviant, you gotta be one of the biggest bitches of them all. You sit around and let these two mid-carders bully you out of this match. That's a laughing stock right there is what it is. And there's no way that HSP would ever put championships on any of you if that is how you're supposed to represent this company. Clowns, there's more than one of you in your damn group. That's right, TDC. Let's do a little champions math real quick. We got one clown asshole that's stuck in the closet named Deviant. They teammates won't let him speak no more. The second asshole that the clown running around is Blunt Row, and he'll smoke his way out of even being coherent. He's more worried about the THC than Johnny Blade and TDC, and he'll be his downfall. And Wapo is just the stupidest clown for following Blunt Row, and he's leading him down a path of mediocrity. See, and that's the difference than me. TDC, Johnny Blade, and our fourth partner, Shady Sean McKenzie, is trying to get through your thick skulls. That's why you're the challengers. Because y'all will never, ever measure up to what we do and how we represent HSP. We are the bar. We are the standards. We are the measuring sticks on what it is to be champions here in this prestigious place. And as I run up the score, it's about to be 3-0, and the fourth clown is on his way.
Let's go final round. And look how I got y'all all riled up, all buzzed up, because of what I did. Damn right I did that. And I do what I want. See, I do whatever it takes to sell tickets. I do whatever it takes to bring eyes at HSP. Because you know what sells out here? Tell them what sells, good old quack.
Drama.
See, I could be man. Be all in your feelings, folks. Because at the end of the day, what really matters is that tag team gold. That's what I want. That's what I'm focused on. Not some petty match like this. The War Games. I could stay mad for all I care. Hey, yo, Deviant, you get another 15 seconds, little bitch.
Nah, Blunt. He don't need the 50 seconds. If you're going to give it away, I'll take it. Because nobody wants to hear this fucking loser keep talking. You see, here's the thing. The thing about it is Blunt is right on this. We don't need any stipulations. We don't need to win this match. We only need to concentrate on us because we're going after the tag team gold. You know, we are the best, arguably the best tag team here in HSP. We may not have gold, but that doesn't mean shit. The fact of the matter is, if you looked at every one of our matches, they were a formality or they were technicality. Nobody ever beat us clean. But see, that's going to change because I don't care if it's a live match, if it's a vignette, or if it's a sack racing match. Me and Blunt are going to be victorious. I'm not trying to give Deviant a one-up on anybody because he don't deserve it. He don't deserve my time. He don't deserve my skill to help him get over. So get over yourself. And you, Glenn, I wish you the best of luck. I wish that you do what you need to do to win. But I'm glad this is over. You need to get the camera out my face.
I bet the champions think they've got it all figured out. I bet they think this is going to be a cakewalk for them. Walking into War Games and then walking out winning. I hate to break it to you, boys. It ain't going to be that easy. Yes, you have been watching this shit show circus that I'm the leader of for a while now. You know that people hate people within this team, but we have one goal in common. And that's to prove everybody wrong. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to coexist and we are going to win War Games and get the advantage over the champions. See, quite frankly, I don't care what kind of advantage I have in my Soulfire Championship match. All I know is once I get Shady in the middle of that ring, it's all said and done. But at War Games, tonight everybody is being put on notice. Hell is going to be unleashed. And everybody on the champion side is going to find out real fast that I'm the best in the ring, the best on the camera. No one can do it better than Glenn Sexton.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come. War Games! The final moments where the champions and the challengers collide. A very dysfunctional, challenging team versus champions that might blend together well, but we never know. But boys, all that it comes down to is the fact that I am taking that championship from Mr. Wallace. But first, must eliminate each and every one of you champions. One by one, I will hit the devious clutch right in your mouths, making you pass out. And then at the final blow, I will hit the devious cutter right on Mr. Wallace. 1, 2, 3, challengers win.
We are down to the final stretch of this War Games match, ladies and gentlemen. Blunt, Rowe, and Wapo. I cannot believe that you guys don't care about this match, or at least you're acting as though you don't care about this match. Because there's no titles on the line? Don't worry. The title match is coming soon enough, and if you guys act this way in your championship matches, I'm going to have to tell you, y'all have zero chance of taking any championship gold. Do you really think TDC and I are going to let these tag team titles get away from us against you two guys, Blunt and Wapo, that don't seem like you care about anything? You see, I don't give a damn what type of match it is. I care about winning. I want to win. And the fact that you guys can't even get along with your own partners speaks volumes about you. And Glenn Sexton, you're one of the worst captains I've seen since Tom Hanks in that movie Captain Phillips. You can't get any control over your team. Tonight, the champions prevail. And it's not just me saying it. No. I have partners that are saying it as well. Matter of fact, one of them's about to come on right now.
You know, Johnny Blade, you're talking about all you want to do is win. Well, that Christmas wish is going to come true here in War Games tonight. And we're going to win because we're the best damn tag team that HSP has ever seen. Now you want to talk about some Wapo and some Blunt Row. Well, you know, I could sit here and I could roast those two all day long. But what I would much rather do is I would like to look into the camera scope and I would talk to one Glenn Sexton. You know, Glenn, It's a damn shame that you're stuck between a rock and a hard place and you don't have the balls to rise above the occasion and tell your team to get their heads out of their asses because this match matters. Now I know there's a little elephant in the room to the person that I will not waste my time to address. As a matter of fact, Deviant, don't even look at my championship belt. Let me throw it over there because a piece of shit like you don't even deserve to be in the presence of someone as great as me.
Ooh, damn, TDC. Man, relax. But you tell no lies. I mean, he is a worthless piece of shit. And, well, when me and him do one-on-one battle for my beautiful championship, I'm just going to show just how much of a turd hanging from a dog's ass that he really is. And as for Wapo and, Blunt, Mr. I'm the Stoner, hey, man, fellas, why don't we get our victory blunts together? Because, as they over there smoking that old little mid shit, we over here smoking that championship strand. So, in honor of raggedy-ass Blunt, Roy, and Wapo, who are going to fail epically at trying to get those tag team championships, this championship kush is for you. In honor of us, the champions who reign supreme in this War Games. And, well, I've already been kind of thinking my stipulation that I want to put in a match to whoop Deviant's ass at. What should it be? You know what? I got time to think of that. But hey, TDC, hey man, you brought the heat. My man Johnny Blade did what he did, but now it's time to put the icing on the cake and put the nail in the coffins on these bum-ass fools, and it's time to get so shady.
Hell yeah, Mr. Wallace. That's what's up. I mean, you only left me about as much on this fucking Blunt, though, you fucking Bogart, as the efforts that fucking Wapo and Blunt Row came out here and gave to the War Games event. Glenn Sexton, I do pity you, because the team that you had to try to rally behind was truly pathetic, and you knew it. They fucking knew it, which is why they came out here and they gave such lackadaisical effort. They knew that the 4 champions that stood across from them were too much for them. So they came out here and tried to play the pity card. Take pity on me. I don't need your stipulations. You're right. You may not need them. Come So Harvest 4, when the champions are standing tall with the stipulations that we chose. Don't go crying. Don't go pouting. Because you thought that your accolades from other companies were enough to stand here at Heart and Soul Promotions. Man, I've got news for all 4 of you. The 4 of you are going to fall at War Games. And the 4 of you are going to fall at Soul Harvest 4. And you want to know why that is? It's because fall season is upon us, ladies and gentlemen. And if they don't like that, well, that's just too goddamn shady now, isn't it?
All righty. Sorry about all the technical. When the great Bundini is on, nothing ever goes right. Peg, I'm sure, was talking to the binary witch and gypsy freak and the magic that was being thrown out there everywhere. Yeah, you're right. Johnny played with his multiple personalities. But one other thing that did happen with all that spooky magic and dark magic going on, Gypsy Freak's costume contest was not aired. For some reason, it showed her captain's match twice. So give me one quick second. I have received it. We are going to load her in here so that we can see that promo from her for her costume. So give us a second and she will be on screen.
I'm on the train that's pulling the sick and twisted, making the most of the ride before we get arrested. We're all wasted and we're not going home tonight. Covered in black, we like a social grace.
pretty. Oh, my sweet, aren't you in for a delightful treat? Yeah, listen to the people and follow the road. Go fast or slow, no matter the mode. I am evil and cruel and make you question what to do. I'll even send flying monkeys after you. Don't try to be cool or too witty, because at the end, I'll get you.
All right, folks. We apologize. It's Halloween tomorrow, so you know what that means. Things don't always go right. But we want to thank you for staying with us through this. And now it's time for the results. So the first match we had, Dollface versus Elijah McFly. This was a split decision. The first judge awarded to Elijah McFly. The second judge awarded to Dollface. And the third judge, with a score of 2-1, and what was determined to be the scariest promo, Elijah McFly. Congratulations. Both those promos were very, very scary. But the judges found Elijah McFly's a little more scary. It was a close match. Congratulations to both of you. They were great promos. Up next was the Halloween costume contest. Now, I did receive word from the judges. They saw the Gypsy Freaks version of the Wicked Witch of the West when they made their determinations. So, even though you saw Gypsy's captain's promo twice, the judges saw her Wicked Witch of the West. And it came down to these final three. In fact, we had to call in a fourth judge because each of these people got one vote. And it was Soul Star as Charlie Manson, Storyteller as the Pirate and the Pimp, and Dante Black as Art the Clown. The fourth judge, he watched, he evaluated, he spoke. And the fourth judge awards the costume contest to the Storyteller, the Pirate, and the Pimp. Congratulations. Everybody did a great job with their costumes. They were all very, very entertaining. I enjoyed them all. It was fun trying to guess who some of you all were, but it was great. Great stuff. Thank you to all of you for your creativity in putting this out there. All right, so the next one, Triple M versus Prince Blackheart. And this one was interesting. I really enjoyed this one. Let's see what the judges thought. The first judge awarded to Triple M. The second judge to Prince Blackheart. And the third judge, with a final score of 2-1, your winner, Prince Blackheart. It's a little bit of a surprise considering what we saw in the comments. Everybody thought Triple M had this one. Apparently the judges saw something a little bit different. I'm looking forward to seeing what they came down to be, but wow, it was a great, great match. Both guys really brought it. Next up, Pretty Petty Peterson against Deviant. This one, folks, was a clean sweep. In a 3-0 victory, your winner, Pretty Petty Peterson. Wow, both matches were great. It was incredible to watch. Sorry. If Deviant wins, I riot. Well, sorry, no riot from you. All right. So, judges need to be held accountable. Well, the judges, you'll see their notes when they come out. We're going to find out what they said. Next up, the captain's match. Who gets to be first to choose? Will it be Vidalin or the Gypsy Freak? Let's find out. The first judge went with Gypsy Freak. The second judge went with Vidalin. And the third judge, breaking the tie, giving a score of 2-1 and declaring this person the number one captain that will lead her team into battle, Gypsy Freak. So Gypsy Freak gets to choose her team first between her and Vidalin. Again, make sure you tune in to Soul Harvest and you watch what these two women and their team, they will tear the house down. So make sure you tune in and see what they bring to the table. All right. Now for the main event, the War Games match. Each round was judged by all three judges, as well as the final overall score for the 5 rounds. Plus, there was a contest. Who could pick the score correctly or the closest score to it also got a special prize. So we're going to find out who that was here in just a few moments. War Games. The first round was scored 2-1. The second round was scored 3-0. The third round, 3-0. The fourth round, also 3-0. And the overall, 3-0. Now you're curious on who got these scores. Well, the overall score and the winner of the contest, 14-1, the champions won. Congratulations to the champions. Congratulations to Cruella de Vamp. She was the one that correctly guessed the score of the final outcome. Wow. Soul Harvest is really shaping up because, as you heard, the champions now get to pick the stipulations for all of their matches. Plus, Soul Harvest, the team challenge. Thank you, folks, for joining us tonight. Thank you for staying with us through the technical difficulties. Vidalin, Gypsy Freak, I understand the two of you really like each other. You're both part of the Female Bully Club. But all that prep work you did caused all kinds of technical hell here. So we have to leave it at this. Make sure you stay safe tomorrow. Have a happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you at Soul Harvest.